Deep in the heart of the savannah lived a lion named Leo. Leo was a kind lion with a radiant smile and a heart full of thirst for adventure. He loved exploring the savannah with his friends. They would rush through the tall grass, splash in the watering hole. But Leo had a secret. He dreamed of flying. Every day Leo watched the birds soar in the sky. He longed to feel the wind beneath his paws and see the world from a bird's eye view. He often jumped and leaped, trying to catch the feeling of flight, but his paws always returned to the ground. "One day, I will fly," he whispered to himself. One particularly windy day, Leo decided to make his dream a reality. He found a high rocky ledge, took a deep breath, and jumped. He flapped his powerful paws with all his might, but instead of soaring like an eagle, he fell back to the ground with a thud. Leo sighed. Flying was harder than it seemed. "Why can't I fly?" he asked aloud, hanging his head. A sudden giggle made him raise his head. A little monkey named Mika was swinging on a nearby tree, her bright eyes shining with amusement. "Lions can't fly, silly," she chirped. "We leave flying to the birds, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun trying." Mika jumped down from the branch and landed gracefully next to Leo. "I have an idea," she said, her tail twitching with excitement. "Let's ask the other animals. Maybe they know the secret of flying." Leo, encouraged, agreed. Together, they consulted with the wisest animals of the savannah. The old elephant suggested flapping his ears, the giraffes offered to push him with their long necks, and the zebras suggested running very, very fast. Leo tried all their suggestions, but nothing worked. He felt more discouraged than ever. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with bright orange and purple hues, Leo lay down by the watering hole, looking at his reflection. A quiet voice startled him. "What's wrong, Leo? Why are you so sad?" It was Zola, the oldest and wisest turtle in the savannah. Leo told her about his dream of flying and all his failed attempts. Zola smiled. "Leo," she said, "sometimes flying isn't about soaring in the air. It's about looking at the world differently." She pointed to his reflection in the water. "Look, you're flying among the clouds." Leo looked closely. He saw his reflection surrounded by the reflection of clouds, as if he were floating in the sky. Leo laughed. Zola was right. He may not be able to fly with wings, but he could use his imagination and see the world from a different perspective. And that, Leo realized, was a kind of magic. He thanked Zola and ran to tell his friends about his discovery. From that day on, Leo never stopped looking for ways to fly, whether it was climbing the highest point he could find, or simply closing his eyes and flying in his imagination. That day, he learned that even if you can't always achieve your dream the way you expect, there's always a way to make it happen if you're open to new possibilities.